again, my faithful followers. How are you all on this beautiful, boring spring day? So guess what? Manfriend and I have discovered what happens when we eliminate the pressure and stress of a new cabin build. We feel lighter and we can breathe again. Another thing to notice is how much easier it is to maintain what we already have without the added weight of another major construction project. We continue to have lovely things on our plate with RV spring cleaning plus our little bunkie build project, not to mention the non-stop property cleanup, as well as normal semi-off-grid daily chores. We are also in the active setup for summer stages, meaning we are putting some attention towards getting our boat in the lake, plus building a better docking system. And simply speaking, it just feels good to go to work each morning knowing the income we're bringing in is actually making a positive difference in our lives. It's a huge relief all around. Besides, RV life in the wilderness mountains of Cape Breton Island is our dream life fulfilled. A true success story to add to our legacy, and I'm just not ready to let go yet. These are the only bones that I get because they're the only bones that dogs love, and I can break them apart in little pieces. I can break them apart. While I break these up, and while I wait for my dog to arrive for grooming this morning, I have been very busy around this property. I've gotten the cliff notes on how to run the weed whacker. It's a big, awesome weed whacker. Manfriend showed me how to use it, and now I can't stop weed whacking. Like I love cutting grass. I love yard work. I love weed whacking, and I have spent the last 2 days after work weed whacking around here. Because we can't really run a lawnmower, obviously. We live on a mountain. There's rock and clay and just things everywhere. And I find weed whacking is better anyway because you can get under the trees and really like clean things up. So I went down to the lakeside, spent 3 hours total. I stopped for 10 minutes to have a half a can of Coke, but 3 hours total weed whacking down by the lake. And cleaning that up, and then I weed whacked up the trail to the shop, and then the one trail that I made that goes down on the other side. So there's like 2 parts that I weed whacked, a trail, big, thick, wide trail, and then it got like, supper time, so I stopped, and then the next day I couldn't wait after work to get that weed whacker back out. I wanted to do this side of the property, so the lake side is done. So I did this side, all along under the clothesline, around the shop, around the RV, down the driveway, both sides, end of the driveway, across the road, in front of the sanctuary. I've trimmed all in there, and where our little do-it-yourself ram pump is, I kind of weed whacked in there in case we have to get in and out of there to look at it and stuff. So I stopped weed whacking, and today I'm going to weed whack all through the sanctuary. Also today, I'm going to finish the garden. I have found that Ontario, I'm so used to May being like planting month, but here on Cape Breton, it's almost delayed like a month, I found a place, I think it's called the Front Porch, Cape Breton Front Porch, I think, and they have plants for sale. Like basically all I need is pepper plants and tomato plants, and next year I'm going to start my own seeds. It's too late to do peppers and tomatoes by seed now, and Manfriend and I are going to take a little drive after I'm done grooming, and we're going to go find that place. It's in a place called Marguerite Forks, which is, I want to say like 30 minutes from here-ish, 25 minutes. And another thing we're doing, Manfriend has been working on our dock. Right now our dock is just a floating dock, and it kind of goes out about like, I don't know, 10, 20 feet. And you got to kind of walk through the water to get to the dock, which is where we keep our kayaks. So Manfred built an extension to go from land to that floating dock so we can just walk along. It'll be so nice. Stick them up here. Basically this week I've had all new dogs, new clients, and that's been nice. It's always like, you know, sketchy at the first appointment because you don't know what the dog is like, and you got to give yourself a chance, give each other a chance to get familiar with each other. But I got lucky this week. Every single dog that came, brand new dog, it was like they've always come here. So weather today is cool but beautiful and sunny. A little bit of a breeze. It's perfect. Amazing how fast everything buds out and just leafs out and fills out. Next thing you know, boom, it's green and lush and fresh and wonderful. Manfred's already down at the lake messing around with the new dock. It's cold. Why is it so cold? So after I was done grooming this morning, I quickly had to leave. Manfred was sitting in the truck waiting, and so was our daughter. So I had to just leave my shop and go. Now I have to go in and clean it, and you would not believe the amount of dog hair that I pulled off of this dog this morning. I am so sore. It is an absolute disaster in here. Look. Oh boy, hair everywhere. Crazy amount. Oy vey. I know, it pains my heart to trim down any wild plants, but I do need to keep common areas of our land somewhat cleared and under control. This just helps keep the bugs and the critters at bay. We spent a good amount of time taking down dead trees and bushes and clearing this area, and it would be a shame to let it get overgrown again. Manfred is thrilled that I enjoy this type of work, mainly so he doesn't have to. And for the record, he is absolutely forbidden to do any trimming now whatsoever. It's been made very clear to him. I obsess over all the plants, and I know where and what everything is, so I cannot risk him cutting down precious goods by accident. He gladly accepts the challenge of not doing the yard work.
are together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it.
Welcome to my garden. Isn't it adorable? I've got a wide variety of goodies doing well. There's some onions in here, sunflowers, a really nice potato plant about halfway mounded at this point. This potato bag rolls up as the plant grows. Maybe in a future video I will show you when I do the next mounding how it kind of works. It's really cool actually. I've got lots of greens that have sprouted, some beets and lettuce. There are little bits of radish, and I even managed to get a few sweet peas growing nicely. I may soon need to get a little stake or some sort of climbing cage for them to climb up. And we had a crate of fireworks delivered to us last year, and Manfred turned the crate into a planter box. It's really, really awesome. And it's a sweet addition to the garden that has a little memory to go with it. And so nice, we found the little front porch hobby farm, and I snagged some lovely seedling gems. Of course, the peppers and tomatoes that I went for, but I also snagged some sage and cilantro, dill, marigold, and a little rainbow shard. I have another round of my own seeds to sow, beans for sure, and more lettuce. And then I think the garden is pretty well planted. But can you believe it's the 1st of June and we are at risk of frost? No joke, we were in our toques and thermals. So I delayed planting a day or two until that risk is gone. Hi vey. everywhere I go on our land of dreams still feels so unreal. There are moments, still after a year, that I actually feel almost unworthy to be here. Like, I can't even believe this is my life. I can't explore and absorb enough. I just can't appreciate enough. I'm hard-headed, steadfast, over heels in love with every inch of this gobsmacking beauty that's around me. I'm just so, so, so lucky. Whoa, there's that golden.
Hey?
Oh no. Look at this. What is this? A hawk or a golden? I think that was maybe a hawk.
Pretty big for a hog.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thanks for stopping in today, friends. I truly appreciate you hanging out. I'm sending you a big hug from our little paradise to yours. Ciao for now.